Good morning, everyone, and thanks again for joining us on our Visa Grow Your Business SME workshop. My name is Adetayo Adeshoko, and I work with Visa. For our first timers, this is another edition in our monthly series, which is all about upscaling your digital skills as SMEs to grow your business. I mean, that's all we're about. For regulars, you know how we do it. I mean, we are all about growing your business and upscaling your digital skills. So please feel free to drop a comment, drop an emoji to show how excited you are for this session, and let us also know where you're joining from. If you're joining from Nigeria, from Lagos, or wherever you are all over the world, please let us know where you're joining from. And now, just to give a little background to this, why is Visa doing this in partnership with Google? And, why is this even for free? So the workshop is part of our Where You Shop Matters campaign, but we actually call it a movement because it is beyond the campaign. Our intent is to transform the way SMEs do business and ensure that we build sustainable and resilient businesses for the future. Like I said, we are all about growing your business and upscaling your digital skills. So now, this Way Shop Matters movement, it was actually designed to empower your businesses, providing needed support, tools, and resources you require to transact efficiently, and just grow your business, like I mentioned. And again, in addition to that, we also support consumers. We're also telling consumers, to show love to their communities, to make sure they shop online and shop locally and shop with you SMEs. So, like they say, the proverbial little drops of water makes, the mighty ocean. So, this session, as you can see on the screen, will be focusing on using marketing tools and social media to grow your business. And how many of you are excited about this actually? So if you're excited, please drop a comment and an emoji on the chat section. But before we go into the core training section, we have an exciting offer for you SMEs. And this one, I call it Money Talks, because you actually could get, real monetary benefit from this in form of discounts and a whole lot more. And I'm talking about the Visa Business Card. Now I'll hand over to my amazing colleague who will share this exciting offer with you. Chedu, over to you.
Good morning, everyone, and thanks, Tayo. My name is Chedu Adudu. I'm the lead for Visa Business Solutions West Africa, and I'm going to be talking to you about a special new product that Visa is launching in the market, the small business owner. So, what are we talking about here? We know that as a result of the pandemic, small businesses are the most impacted on your business expenses and your profits, right? And as a result of that, I mean, with the lockdowns, the impact small businesses have been the most impacted generally. And so what we have come up with is a range of solutions that would help you as a small business owner better manage your expenses, better keep an eye or track your expenses in order to optimize efficiency. And that product we've launched in the market with various of our partner banks is called the Small Business Card. Now, similar to the card to the cards that you have or that you're used to on the consumer side or as an individual, the business card is also across prepaid, debit, and credit. And the idea around this card is to maximize efficiency, help you track your business expenses and spend, and then also throw in some cost-saving benefits that will make sense to you, the business owner. And so, what are some of the features of this new card that we have launched in the market? Similar to what you have on the consumer side, it must guarantee secure payment and it must give you access to funds. But in addition to that, we have launched some what we call business-centric offers, discounts and benefits on business services, on tools for business that will make sense. The business card then helps you and in conjunction with some of the tools that would also be launching in the market soon, helps you to be able to track your expenses, whether for regulatory purposes, whether to for planning purposes, whether to even negotiate discounts with key suppliers, whether to know, how your employees or the guys you've issued the business card to, how they are using the card. All of that is what we term business expense management, and this is what you can do leveraging the card. Now, what are we saying with this business card? We're saying you don't need to use cash or leverage cash for your business expenses. A lot of us use cash to, whether if it's to buy fuel for the backup generator, or to buy office supplies, paper, laptops for staff, pay for office space, pay utility bills with the distribution companies, um, you know, or even leave petty cash for the office manager, or for that boy or girl that we have put in our shop, for the day-to-day running of the shop. And what we are saying is that cash dependent way of running your business, one is liable to fraud, is liable to a lot of abuse. Two, it makes it very difficult for you to track your expenses on an ongoing basis. You have to have some kind of manual process of tracking those expenses, whether it's a cash book or register, whether it's piling up receipts and so on and so forth. And that's not very efficient. And so what we're saying is come to this card that enables you track this in an automated manner. And then as well, subscribe to some of the tools we'll be launching in the market pretty soon that would enable you to be able to optimize and track your business spend. Now, what are some of the benefits or some of the cost saving offers we have on the card? In February this year, we launched an offer with GIG Logistics because we realized that a lot of business owners in the country leverage logistics for their day-to-day business, whether it's getting your goods to your store or getting your goods from your store to your customers. We all leverage logistics, or a lot of us leverage logistics and delivery services in running our business on a day-to-day basis. And so with your Visa business card, currently what you can access is up to 25% discount on every delivery cost using your Visa business card. And so this gives you some cost saving benefits that you can plow into some other area of your business or plow back into your working capital. And so that's one benefit that we have on the Visa business card. And then we also have over 30 what we call Visa pan-regional business card offers. And what are these? They range from things like Shopify, offers on Shopify for those of you that are into online selling, to discounts on Microsoft Office 365, to offers on Google, discounts on DocuSign, over 40% off DocuSign for DocuSign services with your Visa business card. Over 30 what we call business-centric offers that will make sense to you as a business person. Now, we are at 30 today. We started with about 12 last year, and the idea is to keep on revamping and renewing these offers. And we've packaged this in such a way that it would, whatever kind of business you do, you will find something in there for you, that will generate some kind of cost savings for you as a business owner, of course, with your Visa business card. So to see these offers, you go to https://smeoffers.poshvine.com, and you will be able to log in with the first 8 digits of your Visa business card, and you'll be able to see a range of over 30 business-centric offers that will make sense to you as a business person. So these are some of the things that we've put together around the Visa business card to kind of support you in these times, right? With a product that can enable you track your expense, deliver cost savings to you, and in general help you optimize your business. And this is some of the things that you're going to be seeing. This slide just shows you the portal where you put in your 8 digits of your Visa card, and you're able to see the various benefits that we have live for you. And so we have a wide range of solutions that we're bringing into the market for SMEs. The Visa business card is just one of them. Look out for more to be launched as the year, as we progress and as we go along. And so what we are here for is we're here to help you get cost savings on business-related expenses. We want to help you drive operational efficiency and manage business expense a bit better, help you better manage your cash flow, and help you digitize your business payments and avoid the abuses that come with leveraging cash. So thank you for the time. Hope our little talk this morning was useful. If there are any questions as regards the card, as regards the business-centric offers, or any of the solutions that we are launching in the market, please feel free to drop your questions in the chat window. And then at the end of the session, I'll be coming back again to answer some of your questions. As to where you can get the card, please go to your bank and ask them for a Visa business card. Access Bank has launched the card, Standard Chartered as well. And a lot of other banks are launching in the next couple of weeks, months. So please go to your bank and ask them for the Visa business card. Thank you once again for listening to me, and I'll be back again at the end of the session to take any questions that you may have. Thank you so much. So right now, I'll hand over to the next presenter. Thank you.
All right, so thank you so much for that, Chiedu. Thank you for that. And thank you, Taya, as well. So you've heard from the team at Visa talking about the different products they have out there to help small businesses. And we're very excited to be partnering with them on this program today. So today is all about using marketing tools and social media to grow your business. How can you use marketing tools and social media, of course, to grow your business? So a whole lot of us are familiar with these tools. I would say a whole lot of us are already using one or two social media accounts or platforms for our businesses. So we're all here today to learn how we can better leverage these tools and other marketing tools as well that I'll be sharing with you, how you can leverage these tools to grow your business online. So my name is Tony, and I'm a lead coach at Upscale Digital. We're partners with Google on the Google Digital Skills for Africa program. And I'm not here alone. I know you've seen my colleague on chat. So his name is God Knows. He's my colleague. He's my very good friend. And one thing about God Knows is that God Knows is really, really skilled when it comes to digital marketing, social media, and all. So make the most of this time. And if you have questions, feel free to drop them right there on chat. If you have anything you feel like asking God Knows, or you think, oh, I need to know this, God Knows is right here. And I'm also here to help. So we are both here to help today. We are both here to make sure that you actually get value for the time you're going to be investing here today. And like I mentioned, it's all about using marketing tools and social media to grow your business online. So if you just join in and you've not introduced yourself, please head over to the chat and tell us where you're joining from. I see we have people joining from, I think Stephen is joining from Rivers State. We also have someone else, Chinasa, joining from Lagos. So wherever you're joining from, please head over to the chat. I would love to meet you. Tell me your name. Tell God Knows your name, where you're joining from, and also what you hope to gain from today's session. That's really going to help me tailor the content. So I know, yes, we're actually meeting you at this particular point where you actually do need this. So tell us your name, where you're joining from, and what's that particular thing you are hoping to gain. I see Goodhead is joining from Port Harcourt, the PH City. So we're welcome. Helen is doing very fine. So you all are very much welcome. Joseph is joining from Kampala, Uganda. Woo! We have people joining from Uganda. So you all are very much welcome to this. And I'm just going to move on straight to introduce the agenda. And just so we're clear, please, we are going to be having a quick Q&A session at the end of this. So the team at Visa are still right here with us. So after my presentation, the team at Visa would be joining they'll be joining me right here for a quick Q&A. So if you have any question related to the products they've shared about, they have lots of products out there talking about the business prepaid card, the business credit, and the business debit, all these amazing products they have right there, and lots more. I do love the discounts where you have 25% discount on every delivery in partnership with GIG. We're talking about e-commerce today and all, and for Visa to be doing this is really, really commendable. So we are very excited to be partnering with them on this program. And today's agenda is going to just be made up of 3 items. So we'll be starting first with talking about Google My Business. So wherever you see GMB, that's what the acronym stands for. It's Google My Business. So we'll learn how to set up and optimize your Google My Business listing. So if you already have a Google My Business listing, or if you've listed your business on Google already, that's perfectly fine. We still got you covered today because I'll be sharing tips and best practices. And I'll also be sharing from my experience because I'll tell you this is one of my best marketing tools, and it gives lots of results, and it's an amazing product. So after that, we'll look at how you can plan your digital marketing strategy. How can you have that strategy of yours planned out? It's very important to have a plan. It's very important to understand the various channels available and also know the one you'd like to leverage. That's where strategy starts from. Okay, this is available. This is what I would like to leverage. This is my business goal. This is the plan. This is the roadmap. So we'll be walking you through that, talking about some of the digital marketing channels available. We'll be paying key focus to Google Ads, which is one of the best marketing tools out there. And after that, we'll be wrapping up with leveraging social media channels and email marketing. Yes, email marketing, if you think it's old school, nope. It's still very much effective and gives a whole lot of results. And also social media, yes, I know everyone loves this. We're either in one or two social media platforms or the other, and we want to learn, okay, how can we make the most of this? And also, you can see it's a pretty much packed agenda, and it's going to be an interesting time. I'm a fan of fun learning as well, so let's bring that energy, let's bring that excitement into this. And if you're with me, if you know we are definitely going to be having a good time today. Just give me 100 on the chat right there. Drop 100. Yeah, that's 100 because this session is going to be 100 today. We're going to have a good time and we're going to make sure you get value from this. So I'm going to be having questions as well, but just so you know, there are no wrong answers. We just have contributions. I'm choosing not to call them answers today. Just what? Contributions. Before I proceed, I would like to talk to you about this new opportunity. It's new and it's exciting. I love this a whole lot. It's the one-on-one mentoring from Google. One-on-one. So this is you yourself as a business owner. That's you right here. We have Joseph. We have a whole lot of you right here. You imagine yourself having that one-on-one session with an expert for free. It's highly personalized. You tell the mentor what you want to learn or what you actually need to learn to actually take your business to the next level, and the mentor is going to provide that support to you one-on-one. So it's free, of course, and you don't have to pay for this. What do you have to do to get on board? You have to be, of course, you have to be a small business owner or you own a charity, and free signing up is free, no cost as well. All you need to do is head over to the link bit.ly/GDSA mentoring. My colleague, God knows, is going to be dropping that link on chat. So head over to that link, fill out the form, and a member of the team is going to be reaching out to you on next steps. And after that, you're going to be added to the platform where you get matched to a mentor. So you and the mentor will schedule a time. You have 5 different sessions available of 30 minutes each. So it's a whole lot of value and it's highly personalized. I would advise everyone, every business owner, jump right in on this. It's new, it's exciting. We have experts from all across Sub-Saharan Africa, digital experts, and they can't wait to help you. So let's dive right into the what we have for today. But starting with this question: which marketing tools do you currently use? And remember, I told you there is no wrong answer. It's just contributions. So tell me that marketing tools you're currently using, or you go over to the chat. God knows it's waiting for you, is already engaging with you. And I love the energy coming out from the chat right there. You all are engaging. Let's keep that going. So what marketing tools have you been using? Have you been using Facebook? Have you been using social media? Have you been using Google My Business? It depends. Speaking of which, while you're dropping your contributions, I'm going to be diving right into the first item on the agenda today, which is setting up and optimizing your Google My Business listing. Now, can anyone tell me what this is? I've mentioned this a couple of times now. What's this Google My Business? If you've been using it here, you're still allowed to contribute. So if you're just hearing of this for the first time, what comes to mind when you hear of Google My Business? Google My Business, Google My Business. Would I say it's you having your business on Google, or is it the business Google is doing, or you just give me ideas? What do you think? What comes to mind when you hear of Google My Business? If you're using this already, I know you're very familiar with this tool, and you know it's very, very. I see Okafor Chinasa saying GMB is very important. I need it for my business. So GMB is actually very, very important, Chinasa, and it's you could go on to tell us what you understand by this, since I think you're already familiar with this tool. But I'm just going to dive right into what Google My Business is all about. It's this free tool that lets you manage how you appear in Google Search and on Google Map. Google My Business is that free tool that lets you manage how you're appearing on Google Search and on Google Map. Not just Google Search, you're also appearing on Google Map, because a whole lot of people where map is the usage for map is increasing every day. So you're appearing on search when people are searching for you, looking for what you're offering, looking for your business itself. You're actually appearing, or you're actually appearing right there on map. If you're actually very familiar with maps, or you've been using map, you would find businesses, pin drops and the likes all through scattered around maps, and you can actually click on anyone or find out where you're maybe these cake vendors and the likes, and actually you can actually navigate right there and walk down, drive down, go there. Business is happening. So Google My Business puts you online, and you can appear on Google Search and on Map. This is a whole big deal. It's a big deal appearing on Google Search and on Map. I'll tell you, there's this estimates by HubSpot. I find it interesting, and it goes on to say that Google processes approximately 63,000 search queries every second. So that's translating to about 5.6 billion searches per day, and approximately 2 trillion global searches per year. So 63 per second, this is according to HubSpot. They are just actually estimating. So let's say we go by that 63,000 per second. Chances are high that people are searching for what you're offering. They're searching for that service you're actually offering or your product. You have to be there when they're searching, which is why you need to get online and make sure you're leveraging Google My Business. Let's walk you through some of the immense benefits you get from this product itself. So Google My Business, you get to engage with customers on Google for free. You can actually attract customers with that great business profile. It gives you a profile, of course, like you have a profile on social media platforms. It gives you that profile where you can add photos, add your offers, and show that which is very, very unique about your business. Now, if you've not actually highlighted something unique about your business, I would advise you to do that today. Make sure you're actually highlighting something. Go think about this. What's that thing which is unique about my business? Is it that we're offering free delivery? Is it that we're going to be leveraging the some of the offers from Visa where you get 25% off when you're actually delivering with GIG? Is that something which you're going to also add to your unique value proposition? Always good to have something that makes you stand out, and always make sure you're highlighting this online, which you can do on Google My Business. And this would give customers a reason to choose you every time. Because let me ask you this question. When you go online, you search, you find a business, what are those things you're looking out for? You're actually looking out for something unique, something different, something related to, okay, something, good pictures, good offers, and the likes. That's what you're looking out for. So these are things you actually have to include on your business profile on Google. It's also give customers more ways to reach you. They can leave reviews for you. They could call you, and reviews are very important, very, very important. I'll tell this personal story. I once had this product I do buy at the mall. I love it a whole lot. So at a point, I thought, oh, this is very delicious. I actually called the person, the producer, and I gave them a very good feedback. I'm like, I love this, but I think it's difficult when I want to open it. So maybe you'd work on that. But I love the product. And they were very happy. So searching online, couldn't find them. I really wanted to give that feedback. So I just had to call. So chances are high that your product is good, your offering is good. You might go on to deliver a product to a person, maybe in another state, or someone buys from you, and at the end of the day, they love that product of yours, and they can't find where they would leave a feedback or review for you. So Google My Business gives you the opportunity to actually collect reviews from customers, and you have that custom link right here. You just send it to them, and they can leave reviews for you from that link. You could also see how customers are connecting with your business, calls, clicks, and all, how they're engaging with that business profile of yours. Helps you see what's working and what's not working, and how you can actually improve. So talking about this, it's going to be futile if I do not walk you through how you can create a Google My Business account. And it's as easy as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you're done. So you start by going to the link business.google.com. God knows, I believe you'd be sharing this link right now. So God knows that's got everything covered right there, holding it down on chat, and you're also amazing. So Start by going to business.google.com. You add the name of your business. You choose a category. It's step by step. So you do not need anyone to do this for you. It's as easy as ABC. You add your business name. You choose a category that fits your business in the food industry, hospitality, depending. Choose a category that fits your business. Add your location. Of course, you have an address, you have a location. Add your contact details. You want to be reached. You want them to call you. You want them to walk down to your store. Add contact. You want them to maybe send a mail. You want them to visit your website. Add those details right there and finish and manage your listing. After finishing, getting to the last stage, you might be required to now verify that business because Google wants to be sure, and this is for the good of everyone online. Google wants to be sure that businesses getting online are actually owned by those who are registering this business, just to for safety reasons, I would say. So verifying your business is as easy as ABC as well. Many might have been stuck in this part. Verifying is very easy, and we're going to be sharing a simple solution with you. So this is actually what the last stage looks like. So you could choose to verify by postcard, where you wait and receive that mail. It could arrive, it could take some time to arrive, but you could get on with this as soon as possible. Click on verify later, and after that you are brought to your dashboard, or maybe you could close it, come back. This is what your dashboard looks like when you now visit business.google.com. You've gone through the steps of registering. You're done with that. This is what your dashboard looks like. You're still going to be saying verify now, because a verified listing gives you an edge over an unverified listing, and I would say it's common knowledge. It's basic knowledge. If it's verified, yeah, Google would trust it more. People would also trust it more. If it's not verified, Google, the system might not trust it more. People, so a verified listing gives you an edge, and it's very important. You come back to your dashboard and click on verify now. You could go to the process again, or here's what you do. You head over to opera.com/OFB. Fill out the form, tell them fill out the form, fill in your business details right there. And they are going to be reaching out to you on how to get your business verified for free. Opera.com/OFB, fill out the form. Yeah, they could have some other add-ons which they have on the website right there, but it's very much free. So when they reach out to you, verification of Google My Business listing is free. So you head over to opera.com. If you've not had your business listing verified on Google My Business, head over to opera.com/OFB. God knows it's going to be sharing the link right there on chat. Head over to that link, click on it, fill out the form, and they'll be reaching out to you to have that business of yours verified. Talking about why you need to have a complete listing. It's very important. A complete listing where you have all your details, you're uploading pictures, you're active, and it's also verified. Once you have this, you are 2.7 times more likely to be considered trustworthy. It's 70% more likely to attract location visits. That's a complete listing. And it's also 50% more likely to lead to a purchase. Now, tell me what we are looking for in business. Is it not purchase, order, more business, more transactions? So go ahead and make sure you have that complete listing. Make sure you get that business profile of yours verified, so you could actually take part in all this amazing it's stats. So it's not something we're actually formulating, it's something we're getting to see. So 2.7 times more likely to be considered trustworthy, 70% more likely to attract location visits, and 50% more likely to lead to a purchase. Interesting, right? Talking about managing your listing, it's as easy as doing it directly from Google search. So you have your browser, that's your Google Chrome. You could just search for your business right there. So far, you are logged in. That's the first prerequisite right here. You have to be logged into your Google account right there on that browser. So once you're logged in on that browser, just like picking up your phone, of course, I believe you're logged into your Google account on Chrome, search for your business, and you can add pictures immediately, view reviews, update your information, create posts, add photos, respond to reviews, and also view these reviews. So there's a whole lot you can do from your browser right there, managing your profile. Google is all about making sure technology is simplified and of benefit, being beneficial to businesses and everyone. So go to your Chrome browser, search for your business, and you're able to edit right away. So far, you are logged in. So adding good pictures would give you an edge. I'm just sharing some tips right now. It's very good to add good pictures. I'll tell you from experience, if you've been using Google My Business, you can attest to this as well. So whenever you add a new picture, next week, maybe you're getting a report on that and you are seeing 500 people have seen this picture, 200, 400, 50. And I just pause and think, so if I had not added this picture, I would be missing out on these views. It's always good to make sure you're adding pictures. I mean, it's add pictures every now and then. I don't say add every day and bring 100 pictures every day. There's something new you want to add. It could be weekly. It could be, I mean, you just set the frequency and try and as much as possible to maybe just set a frequency for that. Okay, every week I'll be uploading new 5 pictures and the like, interesting pictures. Also make sure you have your logo, you have your cover photo, because I said it's a profile. It's a listing, it's a profile. When people find you, they would see your logo, they would see your cover photo, and they would also want to look out for those additional photos. I look out for this. And remember the question I asked you initially, when you find a business on Google, what do you look out for? Let's say you're looking for a restaurant, you're looking to buy this product, you might want to see pictures of how the carton, what the carton looks like, what the product looks like. If it's a mobile device, maybe where is the charger. I mean, just you want to see different pictures as well. So make sure you're doing this, adding good pictures, updating your opening hours. Okay, this is when you're open, this is when you're not open. You wouldn't want people, maybe you have a physical store, coming down to your physical store and you are closed. It's going to leave a bad taste. So make sure you're updating your opening and closing hours. You're not open today, you're actually going right there and update it. Or you're going to be closing at this time tomorrow. Make sure you go ahead to update that. Update your business information. It could be your description or anything that needs to be updated. Maybe you have a new mobile number. The previous one is no longer working, or something happened to the device where you have that SIM card, or just any new information that regarding your business, you might want to, important information, you might want to update that. Maybe you're a cake vendor and you've actually been dealing on just normal cakes, but now you want to include cupcakes. You could go and write on your description and now include cupcakes, wedding cakes, and the like. So it's make sure you're actually updating your business information. It goes a long way to help the algorithm itself also understand what your business is all about. And you do want to stay competitive with Google My Business. It helps you stay really, really competitive by, one, helping you make informed decisions. We're talking about data, seeing what's happening, see how people are interacting with your listing. You get to see all this on Google My Business, and it helps you make informed decisions. You're getting a report. Maybe you posted this picture today. You had this kind of cake design, and you post it, and tomorrow or next week you're having 5,000 views for that. Post it next week, 5,000 views. What's it trying to tell you? Maybe this is on demand right now. Maybe I need to make more of this. So that's it. It's all about understanding. It's business of today is not all about guesses. When digital is right there, when you can test and iterate. It's not about guesses anymore. It's where every industry is adopting an agile approach. So you've done this, you're doing this on Google My Business, you're seeing it's working, you're having that data to help you make informed marketing decision. You're learning from the successes and mistakes of others. At the end of every report monthly, you're able to compare yourself to Google shows you other businesses, how they were doing, how your business performed related to theirs. You might actually visit their profile or visit profile of your competitors, see what's working there, what's pictures getting good engagement and all. You get to learn from the successes and mistakes of others. You get to understand what services to offer customers. If you have been selling perfumes, normal perfumes, which is still very good, and now you're seeing a trend for oil perfumes. More people are now finding you, calling you oil perfumes from Google My Business. What's that telling you? It's time to also include oil perfumes in your product offering. So it helps you understand what services to offer customers, helps you understand how to stand out from the crowd. Everyone is doing this. You're seeing all your competitors are doing this, and all you might, like I mentioned, try as much as possible to stay different. Do not go along with the bandwagon. If this is working, you might actually say, how do I twerk it? If you're starting a business today, you're not going to come and say, yes, I'm going to be the next Google. You're actually going to want to work on something different. So always make sure you're actually twerking and trying to make your business stand out from the crowd and highlight that on your Google My Business page, whether on your description, on your pictures, on the posts you're actually making. You also get to discover industry trends, and I'll relate this also to the perfume example I gave earlier. You're selling normal perfumes. Now, oil perfume. Maybe there's this celebrity that used oil perfume or sang about oil perfume, and now there's just this trend. Or maybe this celebrity, this favorite celebrity of yours, the greatest of all time in this sport, wore this, and it's now trending. And maybe you're making beats, and this celebrity wore this, it's now trending. You'd find those searches right there on Google My Business, and you find the start, you see an increase for that. And what's that helping you do? Make informed decisions. So it helps you stay really competitive. This is one tool we could go on, talk about, go on and on and on, and we still have a whole lot to say about it. Now let's analyze, let's say what businesses, some businesses, this is not all, because a lot of businesses using this are getting results. So get on with it as soon as possible. This is Invalid Designs, and they found new customers using Google My Business. It's this clothing brand from Cape Town, the township of Kayelisha, and they updated their business information. Everything, look at what they did. This is a case study from them. No one is formulating this. They updated their business information. They created regular posts highlighting new products, regular posts, keyword, regular posts. Always updating their prices, business updates through the Google My Business app. Did I mention there's an app for this? You can find it on Play Store or your Apple Store. They created a free website. Did I also mention you could get a free website from Google My Business? You're welcome. You could get that. So they did this as well. So while you're creating your Google My Business profile, if you need that free website, you could just tick on yes. Or if you go back to your dashboard, you could actually find website there, click on it and make it live. You could edit everything right there. There's no coding. There's no nothing. It's designed for you. All you just do is edit text and all. As simple as ABC. So they also shared posts on their website, because whatever post you're making is automatically shared right there on that your Google My Business website. So they got over 1.5K product views in the first 10 days of the website launch. They've gone on to hire 2 more employees. They're now creating jobs. And more people are finding them, searching for their products. So it's not just when people search for your business itself, search for XYZ cakes. Also when they're searching for something related, maybe searching for cakes near me. So this is a business leveraging this. Learn from what they are doing. And you yourself, you would actually get results as well. Jumatos is also there. So Jumatos was founded by Juma and Kwela, and it was founded in 2009. So it's still a small business. What did Juma do? Went on to add business information and photographs. Learned from Juma. Posted frequently and responded to customer reviews on Google My Business. Responding to reviews also leaves a good taste. Now, this is what Juma is saying. Google My Business is the perfect tool to stand out, showcase the different tools, stay in touch with customers, promote new offers, and win new clients. What else is your business looking for? People are getting this from Google My Business. Juma got lots of results, over 89 listing visits in the first week, gone on to hire more employees. 56% of clients found Juma via generic search, and 53% of clients found Juma through searching for his business right there on Google. So get on with Google My Business ASAP as soon as possible. Make sure you actually leverage the best practices we've shared, and also learn from what these business owners, these small business owners are doing as we've shared on these case studies. I'm going to be pausing right here for questions to see if we have any questions. Are there any questions? Cyril is saying it's great to be here from Lagos. We're so great to have you join us today, Cyril. You could as well reach out to your friends if they want. Reach out to them to join this, because there's still much more value coming. So if there's any small business owner this is a session in partnership with Visa, and part of the Visa Where You Shop Matters campaign, helping small businesses leverage digital skills to grow their businesses. If you have questions, we're here to help. I think God knows is doing a great job with all your questions and every other thing on chat. So I'm just going to proceed. And also, if you have questions for the Visa team, if there's anything you'd want to learn more about concerning the products they've shared with us earlier, we're going to be having that quick Q&A at the end of my presentation, where someone from the Visa team would be joining me right here, and we'll just go over your questions. So asking questions is a huge part of learning. I say this a whole lot. Asking questions. So if there's anything confusing, there's no awkward question right here so far as related to what we're doing today. So if there's anything confusing, feel free to ask questions. We're right here to help. So just going to be proceeding and I'm moving on to the next item on the agenda, which is planning your digital marketing strategy. How do you plan, bring together this and know, okay, this is the channel I should be leveraging. I think I should do email marketing. I think I should do this. Let's see. What type of marketing have you used previously? What type of marketing have you used? You could tell me word of mouth. Yeah, I talk to my friends. Still part of marketing. What type of marketing have you used previously? What type of marketing have you used previously? You go onto the chat. Let's hear from you. God knows, right there to engage with you. And I'm just going to explain the two different types of marketing we have, starting with traditional marketing. So what's traditional marketing? Any form of marketing you're seeing on your billboards, on your television, radio, newspapers, flyers. So if you've used flyers before to market, yeah, bulletins and all, that's traditional marketing. It's been here for, it dates way back. So still works. Then we have digital marketing, which is any form of marketing you're getting to see online. Whether it's search ads you're seeing on Google, you're seeing on YouTube, before you watch that video, you're able to skip, or on websites, banner ads and all, or maybe it's that WhatsApp status you are posting. Yeah, you actually want to promote your business everywhere and you have 30 status updates on your WhatsApp, 50 and all, and it's like a very long thread. It's digital marketing as well because it's happening on a digital platform, whether it's on Google, every online platform, digital marketing, of course. And for small businesses, I would ask you, which would you choose? Traditional, digital? Well, I think let's look at this before we make the decision. So let's compare digital versus traditional marketing. Digital marketing is very cheap. Of course, you're on these platforms for free. You're on Facebook, you are on YouTube. You could have your YouTube channel right there, post for free. You are on other social media platforms as well. You're on your WhatsApp, you're posting for free. And even when you want to advertise, you could advertise it as low as $5, $10, 2,000 naira, 1,000 naira. Traditional marketing, I would ask you, can you go to the TV station and tell them, my name is Tony, I want to advertise this cup and have 2,000 naira. Give me a placement or give me your quote. Is it possible? Because traditional marketing is very, really expensive. I'm not going to say it doesn't work here. I'm not here to compare which is working or which isn't working. I wouldn't do that because as a small business owner, we are about here to make a decision on which we should be focusing on right now. Digital is interactive and engaging. It's very much engaging. This is happening. People can actually ask you questions. How is this working? How is this product of yours? They could ask questions on your Google My Business page. They could leave reviews for you and all. It's very interactive and engaging. Traditional it's one way. That advert you have on newspaper, there's no way they can engage with you except they're now maybe leaving to call you. You left a number. It's just one way. It's not reciprocal. Digital offers high return on investment. Of course, you're putting in very little and you're getting so much more. Traditional offers a very short-term result. And of course, you're actually investing a whole lot into that. It could run into millions. So you ask yourself, do you have those millions which you could have actually used to stock up, do more, and you're using this to go on and spend all on adverts, and when people call you maybe or reach out to you, you do not have products. So look at that. Digital is very easy to measure. Going to your WhatsApp status, I would give the simplest example when it comes to measuring. You could see how many people have seen. You could see how many people did not see. You post on social media. You see how many people engage with it. You have a picture and photo on Google My Business. You see the one that is doing well. Maybe cupcakes have been doing really well, getting lots of views, thousands of views every time you upload it. You are not actually doing anything. They are sending you this report. So it's easy to measure. But on traditional, are you going to know? You give people flyers and do you know if they see it? You have billboard out there. Are you going to sit down in front of that billboard and count 20 cars have passed? I believe 20 people have seen this. It's very difficult to measure. Digital spreads really, really fast and wide. So you have that tweet now. It could go viral. What goes viral on traditional marketing? If there's something on newspaper, how would I, and I want to share with you, I want to share with someone here, I would have to tell you, go and buy that newspaper, go and buy it. I would carry it and be walking around here, say this, I have my product here, I have this. It's tangible, it's not something that shares or that can move around fast. It's also, traditional is time consuming. You spend a whole lot when it comes to being time consuming. Traditional takes a whole lot of time. You're spending a whole lot running commercials and all, getting this and that ready before it goes out. But in digital, take a picture, take a selfie, snap the product, and in 1, 2, 3 seconds, you've posted it and it's out there. So let's look at the types of digital marketing we have available. Going back, I will just ask you, with what I've shared previously, are you going to want to try traditional advertising or traditional marketing? The choice is yours, but myself, I am going on a digital journey, which is why I'm right here telling you the types of digital marketing channels available. We have search engine marketing, which we'll be looking at in depth on this particular section. We have social media marketing, we have display marketing, content marketing, and email and SMS marketing. We'll be looking at email marketing in the next section, which is the final session before we have that Q&A. I call it round up for the session today. Talking about social media marketing, we'll be highlighting something on that as we progress. Display marketing happens on Google, so I will tell you the Google advertising network is grouped into two. You have search and you have display. For the purpose of this section, we're going to be dwelling more on search, but we do have other sessions. So I'll tell you, if you want to subscribe to this channel right now, we have also other videos. And this is series 9 on the this Visa workshop. So series 9 goes to show you we've been doing this. This is the 9th series of the Grow Your Business workshop. So we have more also coming up. So I believe we've got you covered when it comes to each of all these digital marketing channels, going in depth into that. But on this, we're going to be looking at search engine marketing, which is Google search ad, and social media marketing and email marketing. But I'll just say display marketing. It's that these are ads you find on adverts you find right there on websites, on YouTube. Video, it's visual. That's why the name display. Everything in marketing is actually easy. It's I mean, once you hear display, it's displaying, so it's visual. Content marketing is right there. Content is king. You have to make sure you have the right content, and I'll tell you, make sure your content is answering questions. Going about on social media, make sure your content is out there being valuable. You're putting out valuable content, and content that would highlight what's unique about your business, content that will highlight the benefit of your product or offering, and content that would answer questions. So a customer might have the question, what's the price of this? And they won't ask, they are just following you, they've been following you. It's left for you to actually be putting the price on your content. Customer might have the question, is this something I should take? I'm 50 years, is this something I should take? So it's left for you to come up with posts sometime and say, this is good for this age grade. So it's, make sure your content is answering questions, highlighting what's unique about your business, and make sure your content is answering questions. Recapping on this, make sure your content is highlighting what's very unique about your business, and make sure your content is highlighting benefits that people will get from actually calling you for that service or actually buying your product. So that's it on content. Let's talk about Google Ads right now. So you get to reach the right people at the right time with Google Ads. Reach the right people at the right time with Google Ads. It's very, very easy. And people, it's there's no bias right there, but I'll tell you, it's one of my best advertising tools. One of the best. Google Ads, it's so effective, I'll tell you. And you could also do your research on this. It's super effective, and I would advise everyone to get on with this as soon as possible. One very unique factor about Google Ads is that you only pay for results like clicks on your website or calls to your business. You are only paying for results like clicks to your website or calls to your business. So you are not just paying to show up right there on Google search. So all those, you search for buy shoes, all those results you are seeing with AD, they are not paying until you click on it. So as an advertiser, you are not being charged. If you're advertising your product, you are not being charged until someone clicks on it. Super amazing, isn't it? I don't think you could find this deal anywhere else, because you'd usually get charged when people view by impression. Once the view is there, you are charged. But on Google search ad, you're not being charged until they've clicked on it. 87.3% of searches are conducted on Google. This is the biggest search engine in the world. 63% of people have clicked on a Google ad. 63% of people. So people are not just searching. 63% have actually clicked on a Google ad. It's easy. I used to believe people would tell you, yeah, it's so difficult. Before venturing into marketing, I was thinking, yeah, it's the mighty Google ads. And getting onto it, I'm like, where's the difficulty? It's as easy as ABC because you are guided through every step. Starting off with Google ad, you would want to sign up. Having a Google account doesn't mean you have a Google ad account. So signing up is as easy as going to ads.google.com/intl/ssa/home. It's a long link. God knows it's going to be popping it right there on chat. Or you just go to ads.google.com, log into your Google account or sign up Google ad account or sign up. Click on campaigns. Once you've signed up and you want to run an ad, click on campaigns. Select new campaign. And you are right on your way towards creating your first ad. But I'm not going to leave you hanging right here. We have you covered. 5 Google ad, the steps is broken down into 5 easy steps. Going through all the steps, you tell me, is there anything difficult in it? The first step is all about telling Google your goal. And you'll find it right there after you've selected new campaign. Google would ask you, what's your goal? Is it that you want to get this or that? I would expand on all this. You decide where you want to advertise. You want to advertise in Lagos, you want to advertise all around Nigeria, all across Africa, all across the world. Depends on you. You create your message. A stylist in Lagos, get the best deals, 25% delivery. Of course, you're now highlighting that deal you're getting from Visa. 25% discount on every delivery. Set up your budget cap. Your budget is how much you're willing to spend. So it's you that will decide. But you should have at least I would say $1 to $5. I would always advise. If you have $5, that's ideal to get on with this. But set up your budget. And I would say $5 should be maybe 1,000, 2,000, 3K. You are good to go. And your life. Let me expand on all this so it's very much clearer to everyone. The first step is all about telling Google your goal. Is it calls that you want to get? Yes, if it's only calls, that's very much possible. Is it that you want an increase to your store? You want to increase store visits. You want more people to come, drive down, walk down to your store, cycle down to your store. Of course, you must have a Google My Business listing before you get on with choosing this option. Is it that you want people to go to your website? Tell Google your goal. What's that goal you want? As easy as ABC. That's the first step to creating the Google ad we used to think is difficult. Tell me, is this difficult? And let's move on to the next step. Decide where to advertise. So you could go global, you could stay local, you could decide where you want your ads to show up. Could be I want my ad to show up only in Lagos, only in Abuja, only in Nairobi, only in Uganda, only in South Africa. Yeah, my business is doing well now. I'm going global. I want to show up also in the UK, continental business right now, across Europe, across America. Depends on you. That's the next step. Decide where you want to. You're going to have a box right there where you could actually input location, regions and all. Lagos, you have Lagos showing. You choose that. That's it. That's the next step to creating Google ad. Easy. Step 3, you create your message. Highlight what's unique about your business. And you have just 3 short sentences to do this, which is why I keep saying, make sure you actually have that thing that makes your business really unique. Why should I choose you? Hairstyle, look at the example by the right, haircut in all styles. So looking at this, I'm like, maybe this, I need this style, I need this style, I need this style. And I'm seeing haircut in all styles. I'm like, wow, yeah, this is like all styles. I think I should call these people. I should head down there because this style I'm looking for, they would actually be able to do this because they actually offer haircuts in all styles. So highlight that thing that's unique. Make sure the copy is straight to the point and compelling so people can actually, make that choice to choose you. That's the 3rd step to creating Google Ads. Easy. Step 4, set up your budget cap. How much are you willing to spend? And once you're doing this, especially if you're doing it with your Google Ads on the mobile device, there's an app for Google Ads. You can download it from your app store. You set $1, $2, $5, set how much you're willing to spend, and you're going to be seeing an estimated result. This is what you're likely going to get from this. You are not getting charged until there's a click, if it's a search ad. And you will never pay more than that budget you set. You've set $10 as a budget. Once it's exhausted, it's not going to go beyond that. Easy. Next one, final step, you are live. Get to the last stage. After that, your ad is out there. We could want to maybe go over, there's a Google ad course on Skillshop, or you'd want to just Google the Google Ads policies so you make sure your ads are in line with the policies. Because if your ad, the only reason why you've gone through all these steps and it doesn't get, your ad doesn't fly is maybe it's violating one or two policies. So you could just Google it, Google Ads policies, and you'll see all the, it's not so much, you read up on all of them. So you know, okay, this is what I can do, and this is what is flouting the policies. So after all these steps, step 5, your ad is live. And I'm saying this again, you are only paying for results, like when people click the ad to call your business or visit your store, to get direction to your store. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 simple steps, and that Google ad is live. EASY, easy. You go onto the chat now and tell me, is this difficult? Make the affirmation, Google ad is easy. It's easy. You do not need anyone, any expert, or looking around for people. It's easy. You can do this yourself. 5 steps, and that ad is out there, and it's very powerful because you're going to be reaching people who have that intention. The intent is there. Imagine searching for maybe this, I would say this, my water bottle is no longer, or is leaking, and I need a water bottle. I love water bottles a whole lot, having this while I'm training. I need a water bottle immediately. I'll go on Google. That intent is there. So anyone who's actually clicking, it's likely going to convert to business if everything is your offer and everything is spot on and business is happening. So that's it on Google Ads. I'm going to pause on for questions to see if there are any questions before we have that last round and we go for the quick question and answer. I have a question right here from Cyril. And how can I increase my listing on Google My Business? Oh, I mean on Google search. How can Cyril Ayeni, if you're still here, if I got you correctly, I want to be sure. Is this the question? How can you make sure you are showing up more on Google search? Is that the question? So Cyril, please head over to the chat and let me know if that's your question. Cyril Ayen is asking, how can I increase my listing on Google My Business? Or I mean on Google search. So I'm trying to get this correctly, Cyril. If what you're actually asking is how you can increase or make sure your business is showing up more often on Google search. So please help me out with that on the chat, Cyril. Yeah, Cyril, I see your question on the chat as well. We could run an ad with as low as $5. Yep. That's the beauty of digital marketing. So if I got that question correctly, Cyril, you can increase your probability of showing up on search by actually doing everything we've shared, especially related to, I'm going to be tying it down to this, Google My Business first. You post pictures. I did give an example that each time I post picture, next week I get that report that more people, 500 people are seeing my picture. I'm getting more views. So it's very good to make sure you have a complete listing. Make sure you are active. Make sure you're getting review serials, people interacting with your business, buying from you. Reach out to them, ask for reviews. Make sure you are posting every now and then. You can also make posts. This is going to help the algorithm. It's going to help it understand more about what your business is doing. Make sure you have pictures. I keep emphasizing on this. Pictures, pictures, pictures. Make sure you're very active. You have pictures going out right there. It's going to help your Google My Business listing. Also, you could now advertise. You want to show up more on Google search, right? You could go on and advertise. So it gives you an edge as well when people are searching. Google My Business is there. Google Ad is there. You have Google My Business and you're also advertising. Whoop! Your chances of showing up are so it's increased. And on Google Ads, you know you are bidding on keywords. So you're making cake or you make only cupcakes and you know this is I'm in Lagos. I make cupcakes. So I might want to bid on a keyword cupcakes in Lagos. free delivery. Maybe that's I will now be adding all those to my ad, or 25% free or discount on delivery, and that kind of thing. That's when you're creating the ad itself. But keywords that would help you show up, you bid on keyword like cakes in Lagos, and whenever someone is searching for that, you are showing up. So Google Ads could help you. GMB, being active, could help you show up more on Google search. Please let me know if that answers your question, Cyril. Cyril is also here. I did Google Ads and I did that for about a year. Got improved sales results. So, this is a case study. So Cyril is saying he has tried this and it got an improvement in sales. So if you're here to try Google Ads, why? What's holding you back? Get on, it's really easy. Recently, however, I have people call me for unrelated businesses, like people are calling Cyril for something unrelated. So maybe you might want to go back to your Google My Business listing. Maybe there's something, maybe the name you have right there or something is actually making people understand. I'll tell you this example. I had a business, or I get to notice this. You have this business and the business name has something to do with a very generic word. People might find out and think, okay, this is what you're offering. So you could go on right there to edit and make sure your Google My Business, you do not have any word right there that will make people think this is what you're selling or this is what you're selling. But if it's still very much related to your industry, like I mentioned, selling perfumes, and now people are searching for oil perfumes. So Cyril, think of this. You could think of this as more business opportunity. Selling perfumes, and now more people are finding you through oil perfumes. If you're selling just normal perfumes, cologne and the likes, more people are now finding you through oil perfumes. You might want to now introduce oil perfumes to your inventory. More business for you. So those people calling you, you won't tell them I don't have this. You tell them, yeah, it's in stock. Business is happening. So you might see that as an extra business opportunity, but try as much as possible to edit your Google My Business description and all to make sure you do not have what's not very related to your business. Awesome. So another question right here for the Visa team. We'll take that right in the last final Q&A. Let's keep this energy going. And if you have any question, feel free to drop them right on chat. Any question. We've said a lot about Google Ads. And if you're just joining, you can always come back to this through the same link you joined. If there's anything you feel you've missed, maybe due to network or whatever, you can always come back through the same link you joined and watch the entire session. Let's keep going. Let's wrap up with social media and all. Leveraging social media channels and email marketing. Social media, interesting. Email marketing, still effective. So you tell me, I want to have everyone contributing. I want to know the social media channels that you are using for your business. For your business. So maybe you're on Facebook personally, but you're not using it for business. You do not have a Facebook page. I want to know which social media platform are you using for your business, or what social media channels? Are you on Instagram, LinkedIn? You let me know. God knows it's right here on chat to engage with you. There's a whole lot of ways social media can help your business grow. It could help you generate sales. It helps add value to your brand. People want to see what you're doing. People want to see the person behind the brand, the face behind the brand, your corporate social responsibility, what you're doing, the impact you are making out there. All these are things you can actually highlight on your social media channels, and it goes a long way to add value to your brand. All this would now in turn improve your marketing. It improves your marketing, your customer relationship, your relationship with customers. Everything, your marketing all around could be improved through social media. You're getting more sales, adding value to your brand, improving your relationship with customers, giving them that extra channel to reach you. Not everyone would want to interact by calling your business. Some might maybe, okay, they need more information on what Visa, the team from Visa have shared with us today. They could just head over to Instagram and ask that question there. And so not everyone would feel free calling. Even right here, not everyone might feel free asking a question. They could maybe head over to social media and ask their questions. So that's it. Always make sure those channels are, you have a variety of channels and social media included as well. Improve your marketing, add value to your brand, and generate more sales. So let's talk about social media here, which is split into organic and paid. Organic is free. So if you've listed the social media channels you are on, if you are not paying to use this channel, Kehinde is on Instagram and Facebook. Kehinde, if you are not paying to use this channel, you've not paid to advertise, you have been just using organic social media. It's free. You are only reaching people who are following you, or maybe you use hashtags and you get to reach more people. It's free. It's good as well. It gives you, I mean, why not? If you're not organic, you can't use paid. So there's paid, where you now pay to get, you're now advertising. Pay for views, actions, or clicks, and also reach more people. I would always advise you, as a small business, ads are really, really cheap. They are so cheap. With 5K, you're advertising. 2, 3K, depending on your budget, you're advertising. Why not try both? Some would say, yeah, I'm focusing on organic, it's fine. But when you're starting out, you need business going immediately. You might want to pay to advertise as well. Reach more people, get more views, get more interaction, and get more business going. Learning this is easy. So we're not going to dive into teaching you how to run ads here and there, because it's going to take a whole lot of time. But I'll tell you, I call YouTube the University of YouTube, because I'll be honest with you, I never had a tech background or a digital marketing background. I studied something way not related to marketing or even tech, but I've gone on to improve or make sure I'm actually developing myself in this area. I'll tell you, thanks to YouTube. Thanks to YouTube. First time I got on with Facebook ad, YouTube video. First time I got on with this, YouTube. So there are lots of videos from creators out there to help you. Lots. I always ask myself, why do people keep asking how to do this when it's right there on YouTube? So leverage paid social media ads. Facebook ads, some of you have mentioned you're on Facebook, you're on Instagram. They are as easy as ABC. If you've been thinking these things are difficult, once you get to see the video, or even some of these platforms even have channels where they can teach you how this thing is done. Like Google has, if you're talking about Google, there's the skill shop right there. You could search for Google Ads skill shop course, and you find that. If it's Facebook, you could search for Facebook and courses, and you find some of them free courses right there to help you run ads and make more sales, reach more people. So try as much as you are trying organic, try paid. We're also seeing the use of influencers. So if you can afford to use influencers, I'll regard that as paid as well. It helps you get more business. So social media, the best way to optimize this, make more from it, make sure you have good content going out, and make sure you actually trying organic and complementing that with paid efforts. Getting started with social media marketing is easy. And if you have not created your target audience, if you've not created something called an audience persona, that's persona, try as much as possible to create this. You need to understand those you are reaching. Not everyone is your target audience. Not everyone. I can't ask you who you're actually targeting and you say everyone. When you create this, you now get to understand these people are actually more on Facebook. I think I need to reach people in the corporate world. Maybe I'm into corporate events. I think I should reach them on LinkedIn. So when you identify and define your target audience, you've created that audience persona, it solves, you've actually gotten started. You've gotten started. So that's the first step towards getting started on social media. And I would also tell you, in marketing, you need to define your audience. Choose your right social media channel. Of course, when you've defined your audience, like I gave the example, into corporate events, or maybe you're selling cufflinks and all, for people wearing corporate shirts and all, you're selling corporate shoes. I'm just giving an example right here. You might also want to have a presence on LinkedIn, maybe Instagram as well. I don't know. It depends on you to actually identify the right platforms where you should be on. If it's something that would also, maybe you're cooking and all, you might now want to have a channel on YouTube so you can show people, okay, this is this recipe. You drop that on Instagram and you tell people, you could go to YouTube to watch how I actually use this recipe to cook jollof rice. So that's it. Always know what you're offering your target audience and choose the right channels to leverage. Post engaging content. Content is king in marketing. Post content that is engaging, very engaging, photos, post videos, blog articles, infographics. Go live, of course. Sometimes people want to see the face behind the brand. They want to interact with you one-on-one, ask questions. Always make sure, like I mentioned, your content is answering questions your audience would ask without waiting for them to ask. Always make sure your content is highlighting what's unique about your business, and always make sure your content, always make sure your content is highlighting the benefits that people will get from using your product or services. There you have it. You're right on your way towards making the most of social media to grow your business. So how can you leverage or how can email marketing help your business grow? Emails. Yes, emails. Do you think it's still in vogue? Have you ever tried this email marketing? How do you think they can help your business grow? Just going to dive right into it. So wrap up with this session and have that quick Q&A. But God knows is there to engage with you on chat. If you've used email marketing before, I'd love to hear from you. If you've not used this before, do you think this is something that you'd find valuable? It's really, really important and helpful. So email marketing, it's still effective. So how do you get started with email marketing? First off, select the right email marketing platform. And it could sound technical again. Email marketing. Oh my goodness. How am I going to get on with this? Email marketing. How am I going to get on with this? It's actually very easy. And going back, I would also tell you, this is another story. First time I tried an email marketing platform like MailChimp, I got onto YouTube, saw a video, 1 hour, the first one. The second one I saw was 30 minutes. Okay, 1 hour, 30 minutes for both. I watched these 2 videos, and at the end of the day, I started with MailChimp, and boom, very easy. Before you know it, you start saying, I'm now an email marketing expert. All thanks to YouTube. So you don't need to go ahead paying any expert for this. As a small business owner, you should actually try as much as possible to stay lean, L-E-A-N. Make the most of the available resources you have, which is why you need to learn these digital skills. So platforms like MailChimp are very easy to use. There's also more advanced platforms like ActiveGrid, but MailChimp advisable. There's GetResponse, and there's a handful of them, Constant Contact. So you choose the one you want to use. Go to YouTube, you'll find helpful videos. Some of these email marketing platforms also have videos on YouTube to help you learn how to use these platforms. Build a list of relevant content. Build a list. Now I'll tell you, if this is no longer, if we are now in a world where social media, how would you go on and interact with your customers? It's gone. No social media. You've built all around just social media alone. How do you create an interaction with social media? Maybe when it's down, there's a downtime and you need to send out, you have this sales that is ending tomorrow and you need to send out a reminder to your customers. Always good to create a list. People buying from you, you could give them a form to fill, make them understand that you are going to be sending them email marketing messages and all. They could tick yes, they could tick no. Always good to respect people's choices. If they tick yes, good for you. You can actually reach out to them through email marketing. Invite more people to always subscribe and segment the group. I'll talk more about segmenting as we progress. But while you are sending out emails, please treat your users like VIPs. Personalize your email. I wouldn't read an email I do not find useful today. Read it next time and open it next time. I wouldn't open it next time. So make sure you are actually creating relevant content that they'll find. It could be offers, it could be promotion. Maybe you are now using Visa, some of the products Visa shared, and they have this interesting opportunity where you get 25% off on delivery when you're using GIG. So this is something that's new, and you could send to your subscribers or people your customers via email, and they're like, wow. So I'm no longer going to be paying 100% on next delivery. And they're like, oh, okay, give me this, give me that, give me this. To make sure you're actually creating useful content. So that's an example of a useful content, something they would find really useful. Email marketing tips for success before we call it today here. Segment and group the list for relevant content. Segment the list. These are new customers. These are people who buy beads. These are people who do this. These are old customers of 10 years ago. And sometimes old customers, December, yes, they've been with me for over 10 years. I might want to give them 50% discount on every purchase they make during the end of the year, or maybe during this celebration or holiday. Depends on you, but always good to segment the list. Keep your emails simple and always make sure you're testing it. So on a platform like MailChimp, you could test, see how that email is going to look on mobile, see what it's going to look like on PC, see what's going to look like on tablet before you send it out. So it's not that you're done with designing the email and all and it just goes out. You can send test emails I use this a whole lot till now. Send test emails and I see, oh, it's looking good. And then I can now click on send. Measure open and click rate. If it can be measured, it can be improved. So you can actually measure the open rate and the click rate. It's not you going about and doing something technical, clicking on this. Once you open it, you can click on campaigns and there's a report there for you. It's tailored already. So you see 20 people or 10%, only you sent an email to 100 people and only 2 people opened it. That's a 2% open rate. Always good to have 20% open rate is the industry standard. 15%, yeah, still good. So that's if you're sent to 100 people, 20 open. That's because not everyone would open their emails every now and then. So always make sure you're checking this. If you're having 1, 5, 2, 3% open rates, open rates would tell you that people will show you that people do not find your subject valuable. That subject, the email subject itself. If you're having a low open rate, it means they do not find it valuable. Then if you're having a low click rate, people are now opening it and not clicking. It's going to show you that you have a good open subject, but the content itself, maybe it's misleading and that's not what you're offering. Maybe you're telling them 20% discount on your next delivery or 25% discount, and they open it and you are telling stories, how you started this, how you did this. What are they going to? And you're now telling them buy. And they're wondering, where is that discount code? So it's always make sure you're measuring so it can be improved on. I'll tell you this, when it comes to building a list, I'm just trying to tailor the content here to this market. I have, it's a personal story. I have this pharmacy that opened up very close to where I live now a couple of years ago. So getting on there the first time, new place, I went on there and they asked me for my contact details. I knew they told me they were going to be using it to send me updates and all. I was comfortable with that. I shared my phone number and all with them. They've not been leveraging email marketing. They've been leveraging SMS marketing. So that's also good. It helps you because when you're creating a list, you could also collect phone numbers if they want to share that with you. So every holiday, this pharmacy would always send me these updates. When the pandemic was at its peak and all, it's still very much active. We have to stay safe. So they would always send me updates, stay safe, do this, this is how, wash your hands and all. Even before the pandemic, every holiday, they would send me happy holiday. Whenever they're having a program, they would always send me, we have free tests for this, free this. I'll tell you, that's the only pharmacy I buy from today. A list would help you build relationships with your customers, whether you're reaching them through emails or you're reaching them through SMS marketing or whatever. So far you're sending something valuable, like this pharmacy has been doing, sending me valuable content, always wishing me well at every holiday and always checking once. That's my go-to pharmacy here. So you want to build patronage, you want to build trust, you want to make your customers advocates, leverage building lists, connect to your customers, always send them helpful content, and it's happening. So final pause for question. I'm going to wait on this. So just going to wrap up, then we'll take that final Q&A where we'll have the Visa team join. So still talking about the one-on-one mentoring, one-on-one, you, a business owner, and an expert. One-on-one, you tell the business owner, this is my business, this is what I need to learn, and the expert is going to work with you to make sure you get the skills you need to grow your business. It's free. If you own a business or a charity, get on with this as soon as possible. God knows he's going to share the link again by visiting. All you need to do is visit bit.ly/GDSA mentoring. It's actually also something you can remember. bit.ly/GDSA mentoring. Share with your friends who are business owners as well. Everyone you know who would need this. It's free, it's new, it's exciting, and it's impactful. Get on with it. It's a Google one-on-one mentoring, and we can't wait to mentor you. So the experts are already there waiting, digital experts. Let's have you join. After filling the form, you'd have someone reach out to you on next steps, and you're added to a platform where you're connected with a mentor, and you start scheduling your different meetings. So jump right in on this opportunity. What are your next steps from today's session? Implement. So you tell me, what are you going to be doing differently? Are you going to be optimizing your Google My Business? Are you going to be creating your next Google ad? Are you going to be creating an audience persona? Are you going to be trying social media ads? Are you going to be creating an email list, or maybe whatever? It could be a list you use for SMS marketing. Are you going to be sending helpful messages and or emails? Are you going to be creating helpful content that your customers would find valuable, or your audience? It's a whole lot we've covered today. It's a whole lot. And implement, that's the word. Implement. Make sure you're actually implementing this. And we've got a free learning portal as well, where you can find more courses. It's linedigital.withgoogle.com/digital skills. So that's the portal where you can find more courses for free by Google. Take these courses, upskill yourself, and learn more. Implement all this in your business, and of course, you would actually witness some impact or get some impact from that. On social media, we are at facebook.com/digital skills for Africa. On Instagram, we're at instagram.com/digital skills AF. So Nigeria, if you're in Nigeria, follow us on Facebook and Instagram. If you're outside Nigeria, you could also follow us on Twitter, twitter.com/digital skills AF. Session is in partnership with Visa, and right about now, we would have that quick Q&A where someone from the Visa team would be joining me right here. So we have your questions. I believe Chiedu from Visa is going to be joining me right now. And I already have a question from someone related to a Visa product.
Hi, everyone. Glad to be back.
Awesome. Welcome back, Chiedu. So,
yeah, I think I see a question. And thanks. Thanks, Anthony. So I think I see a question from Cyril asking connected to the Visa e-commerce platform. So I'm not, Cyril, I'm not quite sure what you mean. If you mean how can you get a payment gateway on your website or some kind of payment acceptance mechanism on your website, then simply go to your bank and say you want to, an e-commerce payment gateway, and I'm sure they'll be happy to help out. But if what you're referring to is where is the Poshvine site where you can redeem those offers that we talked about with the business cards. Remember, first you have to get a Visa business card from your bank. And like I mentioned earlier, there are a couple of banks already offering that product. Access Bank is one of them, Standard Chartered, and your bank. If your bank is not either of the two, I'm sure your bank will be rolling out soon. So please go to your bank and ask. But once you have your business card, you can go to the redemption portal if that's what you're asking, which is https smeoffers.poshvine.com, and there you will see all the 30 business-centric offers we talked about earlier. If it's the Google, if it's the GIG Logistics offer you're interested in, then simply go to GIG Logistics, either via GIG Go app or the web URL. And with your Visa business card, you immediately can access the up to 25% discount. So those are the ways you can access the discounts. You could also go to our SME portal, our SME hub on visa.com.ng. Go to the SME hub there on our website. Again, I'll take the website again, visa.com.ng. Go to the SME hub there, and then you'll have access to all the offers, that are available today and that, will add on as time goes on. So I've tried to answer from both, from both perspectives where you might be coming from. If it's a payment, you want to be able to accept payments on your website, simply go to your bank, ask for the Visa payment gateway, and they'll be happy to attend to you. But if what you're referring to is how can you access the offers, where you can go to the Visa website and the small business hub there, and you be able to. That's the only question I've seen so far. Like I mentioned earlier, if you have Visa business card, just go to visa.com.ng, go to the small business hub there, and you'll have all that information there as well. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Chiedu. And if you have any other question for the Visa team, Chiedu has spoken a whole lot about the various products they have. quite a handful of them, a whole lot of products they have. So Cyril, I hope that answers your question. And if it doesn't, please just let us know. And if it does, please also let us know on the chat. And this offer, I mentioned this a whole lot on chat on during the session. This 25% discount on delivery you have in partnership with GIG, I find that super interesting. So every business here, e-commerce and all, if you're into sales, I believe you'd want to leverage that. And I have a question right here from, also if you have any other question for the Visa team, please drop them right there on chat. If there's anything you need more clarification on, please put them right there on chat immediately. We have 5 more minutes to go. And I have a question here from Amaka also. I believe that's related to the Google content. So Amaka also is asking, just as Instagram accounts can be linked to Facebook, then you post, it automatically posts on the social media. So you link your Facebook to Instagram, you can cross post. Can Google My Business be linked with other social media? Beautiful question, Amaka. Thank you so much for this question, Amaka. That's a good one. And currently, you cannot link Google My Business to your social media, Facebook, maybe Instagram. Currently, I would say it's a good point you raised right here, and I believe we'll just be noting this down for the team. In future, it's something that could be rolled out, but now it's not part of one of the functionalities available on Google My Business. But it's a good point, and it's something that could actually be added in future. So thank you so much for this. Currently on Google My Business, you are only showing up on Google Search and Map and cross-posting to other social media platforms. Connecting that is not currently available, but in future, definitely something that could be added. So thank you for that, Amaka. Good question right there. Thumbs up. Cyril is also asking, I have Facebook, but I have never sold a pillow there. I sell beds, and Cyril is into furniture and bed sheets and all. Cyril, I mentioned good question also. I would say this is a concern. I would say not a question per se. Maybe you need some tips. I would advise, if you've never tried advertising on Facebook, you try that. And digital marketing, you have a handful of channels to leverage. So you also have Google right there. Maybe you've tried Google Ads. I think you mentioned initially that you've tried Google Ads and it worked for you. So you could want to continue invest more on Google Ads. On Facebook, if you are keen on also trying Facebook, there's organic and there's paid. Maybe you haven't tried the paid option. Or if you're trying the paid option, you might want to tweak your targeting, make sure you're actually reaching those who would actually need this. Make sure you have an offer. You could go with them, go with an offer that they would find really interesting. Maybe when they buy this, they get this discount or this and likes. And it's make sure you're having an offer and your messages are really interesting, or your copies are interesting and something they would want to engage with. The Visa option of 25% delivery, I'm referencing this again, is also there for you. So get on with that and try advertising on Facebook, and hopefully you'll get the sales you're actually looking for from the Facebook platform. I cannot find any other question at the moment. And at this point, I would love to thank every single one of you for staying till this very point in time. We've gone on for an hour 28 minutes, and the session is for an hour 30 minutes, so we are rounding it up now. So I'll just leave it to Chiedu if you have any final say before, any last words before I end the session.
Yeah, thanks, Anthony, again. So last words, go to visa.com.ng. Go to the small business hub on visa.com.ng and see all the offers, all the tools that we have to support you as a small business. And please go to your bank and ask for your Visa business card.
Awesome. Thank you, Chid. So that's it. Go to your bank, ask for your business card, and make sure you're leveraging all the amazing opportunities they have right there. So from myself here, and God knows who has been on chats, helping out. We have some questions on chats right here as well. God knows who'd be helping out with that.
I'll leave it there. Thanks, everyone.
And it's been great having you all come out for this session. And I'll tell you, if there's something you should take away from this, make sure, please try as much as possible to ensure that you implement. Implementation is key. So make sure you actually implement everything we've learned today. You can come back to the session if you want to hear or watch this again. You could come back to the session and have a rewatch or go over it again. So for myself, from God knows who's on chat, from Upscale Digital, from Google, and the team at from Visa right here, thank you so much. Make sure you implement, and we're wishing you all the best for your business. Don't forget to subscribe and look out for the next time we'll be going live. So thank you and enjoy the rest of your day. So bye, everyone.